Princess Amalia has just marked a significant new chapter in the future of the Dutch monarchy, and the images released by the Netherlands royal house tell a story far bigger than a royal training assignment. The Princess of Orange, who is first in line to the Dutch throne, has completed her work as a military working student with the Royal Netherlands Air Force. It is a personal milestone, but it also sends a powerful message about the kind of modern royal role she may be preparing to build. The announcement showed Princess Amalia taking part in a range of activities alongside fellow students, appearing focused, practical, and fully engaged in the environment around her. These were not simply ceremonial photographs designed to show a future queen in uniform. They reflected a period of learning, discipline, and exposure to an institution that plays a major role in the security and public service of the Netherlands. For Princess Amalia, this achievement carries special meaning. She is the heir to the Dutch throne, and she is also the first woman in her family to receive military training. That detail has drawn attention because it represents both tradition and change. European royal families have long had connections to the armed forces, often through honorary titles, military service, or formal training. But Princess Amalia's experience stands out because she is entering that tradition at a time when expectations of future monarchs are changing. A future queen is no longer expected only to appear at state occasions, wave from palace balconies, and represent history. Modern royal life demands preparation, awareness, resilience, and a real understanding of the people and institutions that shape a country. Military training can offer a unique perspective on responsibility, teamwork, leadership, and the pressures faced by those who serve the public every day. The Royal Netherlands Air Force is one of the country's key defense institutions, with responsibilities that include protecting Dutch airspace, supporting international missions, and assisting in humanitarian and emergency situations when needed. By spending time in that setting, Princess Amalia has had the opportunity to see how service members work, train, and operate as part of a larger national system. That is why this news has attracted interest beyond royal watchers. It is not only about a princess completing an assignment. It is about how a future head of state is being introduced to the realities of national duty. The Dutch monarchy is constitutional, meaning the king or queen does not govern in the political sense. Still, the monarch has an important symbolic role in representing unity, continuity, and the country's institutions. Understanding those institutions from close range can help make that role more informed and meaningful in the future. Princess Amalia has grown up under an extraordinary level of public attention. As the eldest daughter of King Willem Alexander and Queen Maxima, she has always known that her future will be unlike that of most young people her age. Every major decision, public appearance, and educational step is watched closely. Yet her path has also reflected an effort to balance royal responsibility with a normal academic and personal life. Her military working student assignment is part of that wider journey. It shows that her preparation is not being limited to royal protocol or formal engagements. Instead, she is gaining exposure to areas that demand discipline and practical understanding. The photos released by the royal house suggested a young woman willing to learn from others rather than simply stand apart because of her position. That image matters. In today's world, public trust in institutions is often shaped by whether leaders appear connected to real life. For royal families, that challenge can be especially delicate. Their role is based on history and tradition, but their public relevance depends on their ability to adapt. Princess Amalia's training may help strengthen the impression that the next generation of the Dutch royal family is taking preparation seriously. There is also a wider cultural significance to the fact that she is the first woman in her family to receive military training. The Netherlands has a long history of female leadership, and Princess Amalia is preparing to become one of the country's most visible women in public life. Her participation in military training does not change the constitutional limits of the monarchy, but it does add another dimension to her public identity. For many young women watching, the symbolism may be especially powerful. It presents military service and leadership training as spaces where women can contribute, learn, and take responsibility. Princess Amalia's role is unique because of her royal position, but the broader message is relatable. Preparation matters, experience matters, and leadership is built through effort as well as inheritance. The timing is also important. Across Europe, royal families are working to remain relevant to younger generations while respecting the traditions that define them. Some heirs have pursued military service, charity work, university education, and international experience as part of their preparation. Princess Amalia's Air Force assignment now becomes part of that evolving picture. It offers a glimpse of a future queen developing her own approach to duty. Of course, this does not mean that one training period defines her entire future. Princess Amalia is still at an early stage of her public journey. She will continue to study, attend official events, and gradually take on more responsibilities as the years pass. But milestones like this one often matter because they reveal the foundations being built quietly behind the scenes. The Netherlands royal house has been careful to present the moment with dignity rather than excessive spectacle. The released images focused on Princess Amalia participating alongside others, which may be exactly why they resonated. The story was not framed as a royal performance. It was framed as an accomplishment earned through commitment and learning. As Princess Amalia continues preparing for the role that awaits her, this Royal Netherlands Air Force experience may become one of the early moments people remember when looking back at her path to the throne. It shows a princess stepping beyond the familiar setting of palaces and ceremonies and into a world built on discipline, cooperation, and service. The real question now is whether this kind of hands-on preparation will shape the public style Princess Amalia brings to the monarchy in the years ahead. Do you think military training gives future royals a stronger understanding of national duty? Like, comment, subscribe, and share for more royal news and analysis.